Hi guys, happy Friday. It's Shanna here with Shanna Mac Stampin' Up, and I just wanted to pop in today. I'm working in my studio, yes, also known as my kitchen, and so I just wanted to say hi and see if anybody else is doing some crafting today. I'm here with my BFF, Danny. Come here, Danny. Sorry, we're gonna have a little motion here. There she is. I don't know if you've ever gotten to see her on here. She's very happy to be stamping with me today. My other two friends are sleeping, I think. So anyway, I'm working on a couple things and nothing actually specific, but I'm just doing a few different things. So I wanted to show a couple stamps to you, and so now I'm gonna flip this around so you don't look at my neck anymore, which is gross. And here we go. Close your eyes if it bothers you. There we go. All right, and let's see if I can get you connected here with minimal bouncing. Sorry about that. I know that can be pretty ugly to see when people are bouncing around on camera. All right, so I wanted to show you what I've been doing knitting wise, because I kind of got distracted with everything I'm doing, and I am knitting a project. It was a 4-day sweater called Fireworks by Marie Green. And of course, I am this far, and it started on the 1st of July. Oh dear. So I had a little bit of I had a good start, and then I kind of had some stuff come up, and so I fell off a little bit. So I got a lot of catching up to do. But I just want to share, look at these cool needles. These are called Addy Turbo Rockets Cubed. Oh my goodness, I love working with these. They just feel really neat. But I thought since they're called rockets, that would help me go faster. But, so, yeah, well, we'll see. And also look at this cute stitch marker. I got this at, I think, Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival a couple years ago. But look at the little sheep behind. Isn't that cute? And this yarn is yarn that I dyed. Well, both are. This one, I think it was called Mountain Rush. Was I made some yarn that I dyed after soda kind of stuff. So it's fizzy, but it has little fizzy pops of color in it. So I'm going to be using this mostly for most of the sweater. And then I know I'm probably going to run out. And I have this yarn, which is a new yarn to me. It's from my mother-in-law's farm, where she raises sheep, and I'm calling this yarn Mac and Sheep because of our last name is McElheron, and I like macaroni and cheese, and it just seemed right. So this one matches this yarn without the speckles, but as I get going on the sweater, I most likely will mix the two of these in the body. So I thought that was fun. But yeah, this was really fun. There is, interestingly, hay every once in a while that you'll come across in the Mac and Sheep yarn. So that's kind of realistic and awesome, isn't it? All right, enough of that. Let's see. Put this over here in my piece of hay I just threw. Why did I do that? I don't know, because I'm the one that's going to have to clean that up eventually, right? I'm going to just check on my screen here. All right. Yeah, that looks good. I want to share a couple of cards with you really fast. I've been into using the bundle contours, colors and contours. Let me grab that to show you. I'm sorry, I've got stuff everywhere here. Okay. So this is a set that I just love it. So Scalloped Contours die set, and then it matches color and contour. So I've been everything I make seems to have some kind of part of that in it. So this one's neat because I used this little curvy die in here, which is right here. I've used this a bunch. And let's see if I have another one here. Oh, yep. This one I used right here, and this little one, and then on this little strip I used it as well. So that was pretty cute. I really, it's just so cute and fun. I feel like if I just have a square, I need to do something to it now. I need to add a scallop to it. So that's kind of become a problem for me. Not really, but that's fun. And then I have also been a bit obsessed with this Biggest Wish stamp set, and also using white on top of white, which I just think it's super neat. I've done this a few times. I think that's a really, really cool look. But this stamp set is really fun. As you can see, I made 3 cards with it. And the ice cream set, you can't go wrong with that. That's so much fun. And I was thinking maybe I should have made my ice cream kind of a similar green bluish color, but oh well, I really like this pale papaya color, so I had to throw that in there. So I wanted to share those with you in case you were looking for something fun to do. And then I have one more card to show you that I love from that set. I just made this one for a swap with my team, and you'll see I've got that little curvy edge there and that little tag again. Another one here, and then you open it up, and here's the leftovers from this part. I just stuck right here and glued it on, and then there's another frame. And this is a stamp from the Color and Contour set. And I stamped it with black, and then I die cut it out with this, and had a lot of fun using my Stampin' blends, which again, I'm somewhat obsessed with pale papaya. And also they smell really good. I don't know if you've ever smelled these, but they do have a kind of well, there's a little bit of an alcohol like smell in there when you start using them. I probably shouldn't say that. I like the smell of it, but it is pretty good. All right, so I use this one, dark pale papaya and light pale papaya. Those were the ones. So I wanted to do that with you today and show you how that'll work, because once I stamped this flower on here, I immediately became obsessed with it. So I wanted to make a whole bunch of it. Let me grab my sheet here and see. I have a whole bunch of cards that I have to make. Here's my list, cards to make. I have a lot of people and things on here. So I should be working on this list because there are a couple birthdays coming up. And again, I'm doing something else. Whoops. All right, so let's do this, because I think that you're gonna love it too once we get going here. All right, so I'm gonna grab my Memento Black, one of my blocks, and my stamp set. Here it is, Color and Contour. This is one of the first ones I got when the new catalog, the annual catalog came out, and I've been using it since the beginning. Oh, and I just noticed, here's my Band-Aid. I have this terrible thing on my finger from walking the dogs. My leash always rubs right here, and today I kind of cut it, so that wasn't too good, but it isn't a very pretty Band-Aid. Let's see. This helps. Sorry about that. Either you will like my smiley face. I don't think you want to see the cut, so I put that ugly Band-Aid on. Ugh, what are you going to do? All right, so I am going to grab some white paper here and basic white cardstock. And my trimmer is out of the camera's view, so you might hear the sound. I'm just going to cut that to get piece that I like. Alrighty, here we are. Maybe one more cut. Sorry about that. You'd think I'd be more organized, but hey, it's a Stampin' in the Studio day. You never know what's gonna happen. Just don't. All right, so let's get going here with that. And move this out of the way. I wish my finger didn't look so gross. Okay. And I've used these a lot. All right, so here it is. Such a nice little guy. All right, make sure you're on there right. Let's ink you up. Sometimes I do a couple times. Like my black, I'm going to need to re-ink my black here shortly. I've used it a lot. Okay. I'm going to die cut this, so. All right. Okay, cool. Ooh, that was from my thumb, but I'm going to cut that out anyway, so that's fine. Doesn't matter. Just shows that I'm super creative, right, when I'm messy. Okay, now I am going to get my die and I'm going to run that through my machine. My machine is right over there, so I'm just going to step over here. I apologize that you can't watch it run through, but you'll be able to hear it maybe. I have a kind of squished space today. Everything is taking up a lot of room. All right, bear with me a moment while I run this through. Hopefully I can line it up real good. And the main thing I wanted to do was show you the coloring, because that was super fun. All right, here it goes. So you're gonna hear a noise. And ta-da! Not too big of a noise, really. Okay. And then I have my flower and my die. And I'm coming back over. There's the die. And this is a neat little piece that you could use. You could actually cut this out and maybe put it over the stamped image to raise this up on dimensionals. That would be really fun to do. So I'm going to save this. I usually save everything because I can always use these little white parts for some things, especially in those cards that I've been making with these little pieces of white. That's perfect for that. All right, so then after we get this cut, what I want to do is color it with my Stampin' blends. So I'm going to take the darker of the two, and I'm just going to go around this a bit, not too much. And again, too bad you can't smell this because it smells good. Oh dear. I maybe need to get out more. Okay, so there's that. And then, oh yes, and I was using the bigger end too. You see there's a small and a bigger. I'm going to take the lighter one and I'm just going to color. All right, and you may see that as almost a little smeary in the black, so I could have used the Stays On black ink instead, and I just didn't. There we go for that. And I don't really know if I like my colors I have for the leaves in my Stampin' blends right now, so let me see if I have I kind of wanted to use, I guess I could use Granny Apple Green. I could use that. I'm building my collection, but I still don't have all of the colors. That would take a while. I think I'll use this one maybe, and let's see how that looks. All right. And this one I'm just going to color it in the whole way. but you can add kind of, you can see how it's shadowy. I like how that black looks though. I think that looks cool. It's the alcohol in the marker that is kind of doing that. There you are. And I could take the lighter color of that and go, let's just see what happens with that. Here it is. All right. Doo-dee-doo. Oh, this is the darker, actually. I was using the lighter. Best laid plans. Okay. All right. There we go. I got that so beautiful. I love it so much. You can see in this one I used a different one. I used, I think, Just Jade color, perhaps, something like that. But isn't that great? So now I think I'm going to make a whole bunch of thank you cards because I need those whenever somebody orders something for me, or if I that's the main card that I need to make a lot of are thank you cards. So I'm gonna make up a bunch of these with a little scalloped cutout background. I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals and have some thank you cards ready to go. But also, let's talk about this beautiful lady right here. Isn't she so pretty? I use my blending brushes to take Pale Papaya and kind of go like this, and then, oh, I think she's so pretty. And the ribbon, gorgeous. All right, so I just wanted to share that with you because I love this set so much, and I've just been using it a lot. And I'm going to be using it a lot more, I think, too. All right, so that was good. And another thing I'm working on is I have a couple of cards I want to make for a couple of people who lost someone in their family. And I've just received, not too long ago, this set, Beautiful Trees. And I've been thinking about this set since the new catalog came out. And in the die set, there are a couple of cardinals right here. And so what I'm going to work on later on, chalking my way through this here right now, I'm going to cut these in red. Well, they don't really look like cardinals specifically. They're birds. But I'm going to cut them out in red. And then I think I'm going to use white for the trees and then put the red in there because the people I'm talking about have lost 2 people in their family. So I thought this would be really neat to use along with Thinking of You, or maybe I will find another sentiment to use as well. But I think that's really cool. It also has a big pack of designer series paper that comes with it. So I'm just in the process of cutting these into 6x6 squares because it fits better in my storage. I just want to show it to you. It's 2-sided, so you can use whichever one you want. This is really cool. I've seen some cards where the people have cut out right here a section to use as a background on their cards. Look at this. Wow, that's very cool. It's very beautiful paper. So I probably will play around with this. I'm just not quite sure of my idea yet in my head. So I'll keep working on that. And this blue is really pretty too. And, oops, I've used that blue a little bit. These are pretty. And look at this one. Wow. That's really cool. This makes me think of Christmas a little bit. And it is July, so I might have to do some Christmas in July cards. Really cool. Really, really cool. Just fun to see what's on the other side. Look at this one. My goodness. I saw a video of people at Stampin' Up, the artists making this, and they actually paint these images and then they turn them into designer series paper. And this one you could cut out and use. That's cool too, that watercolor look. So I haven't done anything yet with this. So yes, this is Beauty of the Earth designer series paper. So I'm going to be spending some time with that today, I think. Try to get those cards done for my friends. but I just wanted to share that with you and kind of give you a heads up. All right, well, I'll be working on that then in the studio today, kitchen. And I just have, let's see, I think I have one more thing to show you. It's just stuff that's going on with Stampin' Up! Really, really quick before I let you get back to your Friday. I have a new code for July if you wanted to place an order. This is a workshop code. If it's for single orders here and there to go into one big pile. And it's kind of a weird code. It looks like almost like a bad word, but it's also listed in my announcements for my VIP group, and it's on my blog as well. So I would appreciate that. And if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Person, I would so be honored if you would be my person. I would love to have you. Also, tomorrow is the cutoff day for signing up to get July's Paper Pumpkin Kit, and it is an outdoorsy theme. I know I saw pictures of tents and trees and things like that, so it's always the 10th of the month. I have been working hard on my blog. I have a new banner. I have all the information that you'd ever need, where to go, where to click, newsletter, all that kind of stuff on my blog. So it's a really good starting point if you're interested in anything that I've been talking about. Also, in July, I have a special that if you place a $50 order, you can select from me a Mystery Designer Series pack or a red, white, or blue embellishment from the catalog. So if you place the order, I'll just email you and you can let me know which you would like. A reminder again, all Designer Series paper is 15% off this month. If you're on my mailing list, the new mini catalog will be arriving soon. I just received my copy from Stampin' Up! A couple of days ago, and I should get my order of a couple new products any day now, and so I'll be sharing that. I have a new catalog event coming up August 3rd, and I would love for you to come to my little workshop showing some of the new products, going through the catalog. The Celebration mini catalog that comes along with it is so great. You can earn so much free stuff with just $50 order. It's amazing. There's a set of sheep, which of course I did get that one ordered already, so that'll be fun. And I'm setting up my calendar right now and getting workshops scheduled for that August month, and then through the fall. It's going to be so much fun. So I'd love to have a workshop with you. If you want to give me a heads up, I will do what I can do to get that scheduled on a day that works for you. All right. Well, I think that's about it. I'm just going to go and cut some more paper, make some more birthday cards, get my trees figured out here. I'll probably just stamp a bunch of things and try to figure out what in the world. I have a vision in my mind, but sometimes when it comes out, it's like that Nailed It show. So it might be a little bit of a process. Alrighty. And here is a quick look at my new banner that is on my blog. And I would love to have you subscribe to my newsletter. I only send out about a newsletter out maybe once a month, so it's not that long or not that much stuff coming to your mailbox. So any questions, just let me know. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time here with me on Friday, Stamping in the Studio, my kitchen. All right. Thanks so much. Have a good weekend.